Hello, Blue Valley FFA. This is your ag teacher, Anthony Meals, joining you here over in my home landscape for another Ag Daily. So, you can tell that these plants aren't in the best of shape. And it's not necessarily that Mr. Meals is just a bad landscaper, which might be a little bit of the case. But last Friday, we had a pretty spectacular storm that came through. Lots of thunder. There was even a little bit of lightning that I could see outside. And yet, what came down was mini hail and a lot of freezing rain. So we got a nice pelting, freezing temperatures, which caused a lot of flash freezing to happen to these daylilies. So when you look closely at these daylilies, you can notice all the different types of damage that happened. So this one's completely freeze burned. So it's got that really dark, dead, necrotic material on it. You can even see in this case right here where the cells inside of this, the chlorophyll cells, actually just bursted and died, and it left it clear, so you can actually see right through this to the other side. So you can see my finger very clearly through where there used to be cells in this leaf of the daylily. So freezing can cause a lot of damage to our plants. So that's one of the reasons why you have to be careful not to plant your gardens too early. This is also one of the reasons why we have a lot of problems with having any type of apricots being able to be harvested in Kansas, at least that are of good quality fruit, because a lot of times the freeze happens so early in the season. Other things to consider, if you plant potatoes around the time that you should be planting potatoes, which is St. Patrick's Day, you always run the risk that potatoes are going to have some type of freeze, that's going to affect them. And again, you're going to see a lot of this kind of evidence on your potato leaves and your potato plants. Can they recover? Absolutely. So I can see over here where there's certain leaves that survived relatively well from the storm. I can also see that there's new growth that's starting to come. It affects and definitely does, it's an eyesore for quite a while in your landscape, and until the new growth kind of takes over, it's going to look that way for a little bit here. When I go to the front of the house didn't experience a lot, because this is a wind tunnel back here. It gets really cold back here because there's no type of sun that hits this. So definitely got a lot of damage over here on our daylilies, but they'll make it. They're just a little bit behind, but they'll definitely flower later on once July 4th comes around. Okay, hey, thanks for joining me. Interested in seeing all of your pictures for your gardens and other projects that you're working on? Keep those coming. I've really enjoyed following along. So take care. I'll catch you on another Ag Daily. Bye.